I want to talk about the assault of Ariel Yakov Marciano at the Santa Monica Pier in Los Angeles. On Sunday, the 1st of September, Ariel, a 24-year-old Israeli, was violently assaulted at the pier. He was not participating in a protest. He was not carrying a flag. He was not chanting slogans. He was simply speaking Hebrew with his family, and he was wearing one of these, a Star of David necklace. Multiple individuals surrounded him, shouting slurs, and physically attacked him, punching, kicking, dragging him across the pier. The attackers reportedly identified him as Israeli and Jewish before initiating the assault. This was not a political clash, it was a hate crime. This incident raises urgent questions for anyone committed to human rights, dignity, and non-violence. What does it mean when Jewish identity alone is treated as provocation? How do we distinguish between legitimate protest and targeted ethnic violence? And why are some victims of assault met with silence by institutions, by media, by police? I also speak from a personal experience. I also was assaulted, not to this degree, but while I was holding an Israeli flag. Unlike Ariel, I was actively protesting, but the response was eerily similar. Police refused to act. No accountability was pursued. This is not about denying Palestinian suffering, so don't get me wrong. It's about refusing to normalize anti-Semitism under the guise of activism. It's about recognizing that Jewish visibility, whether through language, symbols, or presence, should never be a trigger for violence. To those of you who are still neutral at this point, neutrality must not mean silence in the face of hate. And to those of you who are still waving the Palestinian flag, thinking you're human rights activists, your cause loses moral clarity when it tolerates or excuses attacks on innocent Jews. Ariel Yakov Marciano was not a symbol. He was a person. And if we cannot condemn his assault unequivocally, we have lost the thread of justice.